All this stuff is negative energy. It's consuming your energy. It's consuming your brain power. What's going on, Wolves? Eric Ellis here, CEO of WolvesAcademy.com, the wolf of marketing, and it's currently crazy freaking times right now. There's racial wars, there's rioting, there's a pandemic that we just came across. Who knows if there's an alternative agenda with this craziness by the powerful or the elite and the people who own the media companies. But that's not what this video is about. The video is about how do you capitalize on this, right? Rockefeller said when there's blood in the streets, that is where there is money to be made, and that is true. So how do you become a victor and not a victim? How do you not get affected by this? Now, first and foremost, sorry for anybody who has a brick and mortar business that has been bashed, looted. Sorry for anybody who has had businesses that have shut down because of the pandemic, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, even though that I'm sorry, you shouldn't be sorry for yourselves, because that's not going to go and get you and yourself out of this situation. And for those people who are watching this who don't even own a business but who want to start a business, they're tired of working a job and they show or have seen the lack of security that a job has, and they want to go ahead and have some sort of security, or they want to go ahead and now maybe take some risks so that way something hits the fan, they're not replaceable, or just some sort of disposable employee where, okay, we don't have work for you anymore, you're fired. You have to understand, when it comes to businesses, number one, from a business perspective, what do you need to do? All these businesses who are out there, they're doing it, right? They let go of employees, they did what they needed to do, so on and so forth, right? The first advice that I'd give to those people is lean, right? Making sure your business is lean. Now, what does that mean? Don't have people on your team, or don't be doing things in your business that you really don't need to do, things that aren't essential to your business. That's one way that you can crush it during these times. For example, if you have employees or you have things, so on and so forth, that really aren't beneficial to your business and they're really not adding to your business, cut them off now, so that way if it ever happens in the future, if the pandemic happens or something happens, right, you don't have to make those changes then and there. Another thing is, one thing that I see, something that I did, and a lot of people in my business model do, is they're so caught up on lifestyle, right? They want to go out and they need that reassurance and to be accepted by people, so they buy materialistic things, they buy the nice cars, they buy the nice houses, they buy the nice apartments, they get all these things. The easiest way to protect yourself when crazy stuff hits the fan is by being a minimalist. Now, I'm not saying an extreme minimalist, but what are the essential things that you need? A roof over your head, water, food. That's it. What do I have? I have a roof over my head, water, food. Now, I have some extra things like a chef, so on and so forth, but those things are to save me time so I can go ahead and focus on my business. But with that being said, like, if you don't need a car, guys, there's Uber these days. If you don't need certain things, cut them off now, right? Those are going to make you weak as an entrepreneur or weak as somebody who's trying to grow and scale a business. Why? Because it leaves you vulnerable. If my revenue gets cut down in my business, what is the first thing that's going to go ahead and go? I'm going to go ahead and have to let go employees who aren't valuable to my business. I'm going to have to let go things like cars, lifestyle things that just really aren't essential. And the problem with that is that these non-essential items are usually hard to get rid of. It's hard to get rid of a car payment. It's hard to get rid of rent that you're overpaying on, right? So contract when it comes to your expenses and expand, your non-essential expenses, and expand and be more aggressive on the things that are helping you grow and drive revenue for your business. Focus. That's what you need to be doing. You need to be focusing right now, because there's so much stuff out there and there's so many distractions that are trying to get your attention. Why is attention important? Attention is able to be monetized, whether it's the top elite people who own all the media companies who are putting whatever marketing message they want out there to drive some sort of financial crisis or whatever that is to capitalize on it, right? That's attention, that's monetizing attention. Or whether it's the actual people, media, creating crazy hot headlines so that way they can get your attention and then they can go and sell advertisement spots. It doesn't matter, right? Attention is monetized. So instead of giving these people your attention, right, try to go ahead and not only cut off non-essential things that aren't growing your business, but also cut off things that are distracting you that aren't helping you and your business grow. For example, do you use Instagram to grow and scale your business? If the answer is no, why are you using it? Do you use Facebook to grow and scale your business? If the answer is no, why do you use it? You never see me on Facebook scrolling up and down looking at cat videos, so on and so forth. The only time you see me on Facebook is when I'm logging into my account to look at my business manager to grow and scale my company with Facebook ads. On Instagram, I'm not on Instagram anymore. I have an Instagram account at Eric Ellis Jr., but I have so many freaking messages. I have 0 people that I'm following. And even when I log in, I barely log in, maybe like once every 2 weeks. Why? Because it is a distraction. I used to make money from it, but I was able to pivot so that way that's less of a distraction. I'm growing and scaling my business with something else, and I'm focused. The easiest way to be focused is eliminate distractions, change your environment. If you're around people who are hard to focus around, change your environment. Go to a different place, go to a coffee shop, go to so on and so forth, right? Change your living situation, move somewhere different. I'm in a villa in Bali, Indonesia, where the only people who come here is my chef and my assistant. And recently I've been telling my assistant to stay home so that way I can focus and isolate myself and grow and scale my business. Now, another thing, guys, is energy. You need energy to grow and scale your business. Now, during these tough times, going on social media, talking to people about negative things, right? All this stuff is negative energy. It's consuming your energy. It's consuming your brain power. Eliminate distractions. Focus on the task at hand. Eliminate things that aren't producing income and that aren't essential. And then you want to go ahead and maximize your energy. You want to get good sleep. You want to go to bed early and wake up early so that way you can go and grind out. You want to be able to focus on whether it's Facebook ads or whatever you're using to grow your business. But when it comes to growing and scaling your business, right, you need energy. So the easiest way to have the best energy is to do the hardest things that you're trying to accomplish, or the things that are the most impactful to your business or your goals or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, and get those done early in the morning when you have your maximum amount of energy. One thing you'll probably be noticing is all the things I'm telling you, whether there's a crisis or whether there is a pandemic or whether there is something crazy going on in the world, it doesn't matter. These are the things that are going to go ahead and allow you to thrive. Now, you probably wonder, why do some people thrive during the hard times and the good times? Because they have these habits, they have these rituals, they have these characteristic traits that they use all the time. So somebody like myself, I'm going to go and focus on what it is I need to do, right? Regardless whether it's a pandemic or whether it isn't, right? Another thing is try to make sure you're in a business model that can handle the storm. For example, I'm in the make money online niche. I promote products online that teach people how to make money online. So during this pandemic, my business has gone up. During this craziness, and it's sad to say, but let's just say all these riots and all these people have lost jobs because businesses have shut down, so on and so forth, right? It's getting bad with people losing jobs. People are at home quarantined, and when they're not quarantined, these people might not have a job anymore because the brick and mortar businesses are getting done up right now. They're looking for ways to generate income. There's a lack of jobs right now. So the demand for an extra income stream is much higher. Because the demand is higher, I have more people that I can market my products or services to. I can teach people how to make money online. So I have a business model that's pretty lucrative during these type of times, right? What's another one that's lucrative during these times? Weight loss, work from home programs, or so on and so forth, right? But basically, 2 things that I would say. Number 1 is get online as soon as possible. Brick and mortars are very vulnerable, right? Physical locations during riots or crazy times, and also the fact that you have to physically be there. And even if you don't have to physically be there, even if you hire a manager, at the end of the day, eventually that manager, if something crazy happens, right? There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on with brick and mortars, right? It's a lot. It's still a risk doing an online business, but it's a lot more with times like this or crazy things happen. It's a lot easier to kind of go through the storm if you have an online business. The second thing is cut out your distractions, change your environment, and focus. Double down on what's working and cut off anything that isn't helping you get towards your goals. And if you do those things, my friend, whether there's a pandemic, whether there's craziness going, whether just anything, you will succeed, you will prevail, right? And the last thing that I didn't mention is, I know it might sound stupid or pretty obvious, but be a solution provider, right? Be creative, think outside of the box. When things are crazy, look at where there's a demand, look at opportunity, look at these bad times, not from a pessimism point of view, but an optimism point of view. What good can come out of this? Do you know how many businesses have been created because of this? And if you're in a specific niche or industry, leverage it from a marketer perspective, leverage different marketing angles, right? If you guys see different ads, you'll hear about them saying, hey, during these crazy times, if you're looking for a way to make money online, this is the best time to do it. They changed up their marketing angles. If you want to work out from home, they changed up their marketing angles. If you want to, they change their marketing angles to the crazy current events that are happening right now, right? Hopefully, I know I threw a lot at you guys there, but hopefully something out there clicks. But at the end of the day, you got to stay focused. It's all about your mindset. Wealth is a mindset. People who have a strong mindset, this crazy crap can't really stop us because we will prevail. And other than that, man, just stay focused. Look where there's a demand. If you're already doing something right now, try to make it vulnerability proof, which isn't never going to be 100%, but just stay focused and the things that are going to go ahead and help you get to where you want to go, cut it off if it's not helping you get there. Now, with that being said, hopefully you guys gain value from this video. Go ahead and hit the like button if you guys like videos like this, and go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications bell to join the family and get notified every time I drop some new heat. Now, if you want to work with me personally, there will be a link down below, first thing in the description, or a button down below where I'll give you a free training where I'll teach you the #1 way to make money online, especially during times like this. Click down below, first thing in the description, button down below, take action, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's video.